Hi, it's me again. This is actually separating, so fixing the home button for i9000. So yeah, you replace the battery. So you have the screws, I already did those. You unscrew them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't forget this one over here. So then you take the bezel out, so like this, and then the other side. Unfortunately, this one I already broke a bit. So then you start working out this side. It helps sometimes to have bigger nails when opening. Yeah, so this comes out. Another thing I would recommend when you try to separate the display, fix the home button, to check this out. If it's been dropped in water, you'd see this scrambled. 2 seconds. As you see, this one was already dropped in water, so the display, this one is for demonstrative purposes. I've already done this, and it's the only way I managed to separate display from the back bezel. This one is plastic or metal, I don't know, it's probably plastic. So yeah, so make sure you have this. This would help. If the phone was dropped in water, you might have a better chance of opening it without breaking it. So yeah. Okay, so take out the motherboard, all the connectors. So you have the display. This one goes to antenna something. This one is audio. This one goes to antenna signal also. So be careful when you're opening this. Normally this is how it came up, and this one is stuck here. Do it gently so you don't rip the power off button. You normally should push it with something from here, from this side. You push it up gently so it takes out, so you don't break it. So this one's the power, yeah. So we have the screws, we have this one. Okay, so motherboard. Optionally, it might help if you take off the speakers. This one, again, be very careful when you're opening it. Gently so you don't break any flex cables. This one's it. Antenna, take it out of here, put it somewhere. Then don't forget to take this out to open it, otherwise when you open the display you might end up breaking it. Don't forget to put this in somewhat this position. Try not to flex it too often because you might break it also. You also have this at the bezel. You should push this out, up. You have some other latches that's holding the bezel up. I'm hoping everything is seen properly. And at this point, how I managed to open 2, I actually managed to break 3. So the only way to open this, as I saw it feasible, is to lift this up. So you lift it with anything you got at hand. I have here a very old scalpel, but I don't know, you can use it pretty much anything, even your hands, whatever you think is more useful. Unfortunately, this one is not cooperating because it got broken in the process. So yeah, basically this is, ouch, I accidentally put it back. This is what you do. You're taking it out and you're pushing this, yeah. So gently, patiently, it's gonna take ages. Again, this one has been already, so push this. Don't don't, whatever you do, don't touch the glass anywhere. Don't push from here, don't push from here, don't ever touch the glass. So the only chance of actually separating this is by not touching the glass. Just force it somewhat. Again, as I said, probably a phone dropped in the water would help. This one was stuck with double adhesive. So eventually you just take it like this, so you're making sure you're not touching any glass objects, and you just pull gently again. You can even listen it with your ear to hear the adhesive breaking. If you hear a crack, you're in deep shit, to say so. You can actually throw the display out. So you put like this, you put like this again. Don't forget this one was previously open, so for me it's easier to take it apart. Ouch. It would have helped if the bezel wouldn't been broken. So put like this, and you just keep it like this. If it doesn't come out, this one would come out easier, but again, this one was previously open, so don't force it, wait for it to come out. Eventually it will come out. The other idea would be, at some point when this was not opened, to use a string, like you have this string, so put it in between somehow, squeeze it in between this and this, yeah, and go at the bottom, because yeah, so eventually this one, as I said, it was previously opened, now it was used, so it came out easier, let's say, but yeah, it's not really that easy. Hopefully, as you can see, this one was already re-glued by me on. Be careful with this flex cable, otherwise you're gonna end up. I have lots of parts which are all together. Yeah, so eventually you're gonna separate it, but again, do pay attention because you have it glued. So the display is actually glued to both sides. So you have it stuck on the display on one side, and then you have it stuck to this. It sounds like metal, but I don't know, it might be plastic. I really don't know, I haven't really tested this out. So there you have it, you managed to open it. From here on, I guess, yes, the process is not really that simple, but it's not very complex either. So you have this part, you made it so far, luckily, and then you open this part gently, so you don't break anything, be careful. So you put it at this angle, I don't know if you see it, you already saw it, in so something like this, and then you gently lift this ones up and this one's up. I use like some other materials. Okay, so there you have it. Then you have this here, these little things, I don't know how you call them. Actually, I don't think I can do this with this. I'm supposed to have a very sharp thing. Getting another tool. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Again, at the back, you put this one here and you push it out. And you have the home button, which is probably the reason why you open this. And you just take this with a sharp thing. You just take this surface part out. Mine is properly working. I just open it because I want to switch displays and demonstrative purposes. So you have this one. yeah, it can be